I'll show you some of my favorite cars. This one is the Buick Questor, built in 1983, demolished after 1995. Now this car, this is a Cyclops car. It has one eye on the front. This car had 14 computers and they all worked. It had a special button to prevent it from being stolen. It had an anti-theft mechanism. It had seat adjustment, control adjustment. It had cameras on the back and dozens of other functions. A telephone. There was only one of these built. And sometime after 1995 it was destroyed. I have all the pictures, and these photos are all that's left of this car. Another one of my favorite cars is the 1938 Phantom Corsair. Now this is a car. They don't make stuff like this anymore. There's only one of these left. There's only one of these made. It's still around. It was built by one man who was sort of rich. He designed this car. He died in a car crash. His car still survived. This car was in a movie. It's made from a very special and very strong armor. The strongest armor at the time. They don't make cars like this anymore, and even if they do, it's too late. It's far too late. I mean, just take a look at the parking lot, and look at all those fat cars lining the parking lots. They look like modern cars look like they've been drinking too much gasoline. And this is another car I like. This is an experimental car from the 1960s, the Chrysler turbine car. There were dozens of these made. Some of them were given to people to increase its publicity. A lot of them were destroyed. A few are left, now in a museum. These turbine cars, they were a step in the right direction. A step in the right direction. All the best things are either destroyed or stuck in museums, gathering dust. Being visited by millions and billions of strangers across time every year. Strangers who know nothing about this, or didn't design this, didn't build this, never felt the joy or sorrow of any of this. Museums are graveyards of artifacts. Museums are the graveyards of inventions. I've always hated museums.